Hey guys, what's up? I'm currently seated in the 5th generation of the Range Rover, the L460. The first thing that I must tell you, the most impressive thing to me, is I have never sat in a car where I have been greeted by clouds. This is by far the most comfortable seats I've ever sat on in any car. Yeah, the rear lights, yeah, the looks, yeah, how good it is, but the seats, number one, guys, number one. This is a 4.4 litre turbocharged V8 producing 530 PS, 750 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds, and at a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. It is powered by a ZF 8-speed automatic transmission, of course. So let's start with the interior first, shall we, since we're on the inside. I just realized there's this, and I am trying to figure out what this does. There's like a screw here, and I'm not sure what this does. If y'all know, y'all please tell me. I'm so interested. Wow. Okay, so the 5th generation one comes in a 5-seater and also a 7-seater, but the one that is brought into Malaysia, the one that we are reviewing right now, is the 5-seater. However, if you would like to opt for the 7-seater as a customer, of course Range Rover will welcome you. At the driver's area, this is intimidating. Sitting in the car, me being here, I feel so small. It's like, you know, you're walking into a castle. Wow, you are so overwhelmed, so amazed. Everything inside is so plush and you feel like you are underdressed. That's how I feel coming into the car. This is a 13.7-inch driver's display. I'm pretty sure there's a heads-up display as well. I can see the reflection and the Land Rover logo right there. It's not flat bottom, however it does give me the illusion of a flat bottom steering wheel. Feels good. Very big. Moving to the side, the infotainment system. This is a 13.1-inch infotainment system and it has haptic feedback, meaning that when I touch it, it will give me feedback, like your zzz, which I think it's good, because when you're driving, sometimes when you touch, you're not sure what you're touching and you're not sure whether you are applying enough pressure to actually touch the screen to go where you want to go. And having the feedback is kind of like reassuring you, like, yeah, you're doing it right, you're doing it right. You know, sometimes we just need external encouragement. Now, the interior looks very similar to the Range Rover Velar. I remember having a screen here and a screen here, and without having to do major changes in the interior, they managed to tweak it in a way where it seems like it is refreshed but at the same time carries a few similarities from the Range Rover Velar. I think this is a very good combination of touch feel instead of completely just touch. The start-stop engine button is in the middle right here, but it curves down, lines here and there. I appreciate that there's a mixture of wood paneling, chrome, piano black. There's a play on all this. On the inside here, there's a lot of space in the center console. There's a Type-C charger, and is this wireless charger? Should be a wireless charger. I put my phone there macam like this one can charge, but no, my phone has no wireless charging, so no point. Here there's also, ooh, I can take this out. See the rubber things? This is duck feet. No, I'm just kidding. These are the rubber mats for the cup holders. You have 2 cup holders right here. Can I close my cup holders? No, I can't close my cup holders, but I can remove the cup holders to have small space at the bottom. So I open here. Ooh, lagi more space here. Center armrest. That's a lot of space. Only one USB Type-C. Oh, okay. Moving to the steering wheel, we have paddle shifters. The top is a different color from the seating and from the dash. It's quite simple, the design. I guess a mixture of minimalism here and there. This looks a little bit too small to be a hazard light. I feel like the hazard light should be a little bit bigger because like the proportions of the car is so small, it's tiny. Maybe like Range Rover knows like you will never need a hazard light with a Range Rover. That's what it's telling us, you know. Okay, the visor here is big. Can it? Oh no, I can't pull it out. There's a visor within a visor? What? Wait, what? Wait. Maybe the visor, I cannot extend it because it's long enough to cover the window fully from sun for the mothers that drive this car. And like they thought of it. I am impressed. There's another visor here. So you can block sun here, you can block sun here. Wow. I've never seen double visor in a car before. Wow. Okay, very good. And you have a vanity mirror with lights. Yes, that is very important. You have a sunroof right here. Moving to the door paneling right here. There's wood play, chrome, piano black play. Again, the place of the wooden surfaces, piano black and chrome, all just drive very well together with leather as well. I have watched some reviews where they mention that the door handle is a little bit low, but I don't really feel it because maybe I am short coat, so I feel like no, normal only. Oh, you have interior lighting for the door cabin at the side there, so when you put stuff, you know, sometimes you put stuff inside, you're like, alamak, I don't know what I put inside there. Don't worry, Range Rover will light up your way so that you know. Wow. As you can tell, I'm really in love with this car. I must say, these are really by far... Wow! Sorry. These are by far the most comfortable seats I've been in. Land Rover got it right. From the launch to the experience to the unveiling, I think they know what people want. So it's the small attention to detail. So for example, I am a vegetarian, right? They walk through the 1st generation to the 5th generation, slowly incorporating food, drinks, everything was vegetarian, everything was halal. So they managed to have an exclusive kind of reveal and launch while being inclusive of the people that are coming to the event. I think that's something that we can all take away from. Moving back to the car, 2 things. First thing is your seatbelt. So your seatbelt buckle, you know how sometimes your seatbelt buckle makes the sound when you hit the side? Check this out. Because they put felt there so it doesn't hit the center console. Second thing, there's light so that it will guide your way. You know where you're supposed to cucuk. You don't simply cucuk, you can aim for where you cucuk. Itulah best. I am done for the front of the car. Let's move to the back of the car. Check it, I have 2 steps. 1, 2. The 5th generation Range Rover comes with a side step. Ooh, it's reclinable. Powered. Wow. However, like the motor isn't as smooth as the one in front. It's a bit, yeah. But hey, reclinable seats, that's something. What I have in front of me right here is a screen. A screen that, can I here? Cup holders. Oh yes, so usually they have in the middle here some areas where you can plug in your HDMI and your charging port, so you can actually connect it to the screen in front of you and you can play whatever it is, Netflix go, HBO Max go, whatever you want is there. Okay, very spacious, very comfortable. If I were to choose to be a passenger or a driver, I'll definitely choose to be a back seat passenger. I mean, just look, wow. The back here has continuity from the front, whereby you have knobs here. And the thing is, I can't start the car, so I'm not sure what it symbolizes, but perhaps it is dual climate control. So back you have dual climate control, front you have dual climate control, so it's 4-way climate control. Yeah, at the bottom here there's a 3-pin plug, so you can work in the car if you want to. There's a power socket here as well, and Type-C USB ports. Yeah, an area to put stuff there. Everything is very different in here, like a lot of things that we rarely see in other cars, but that should be the way, shouldn't it? When you get into a Range Rover, it should excite you and it should welcome you with open arms and be like, wow, right? Oh, I thought this would be a table maybe, but no, it's just is it speakers? No, it's just pattern. Teh tarik hook at the back here at the B pillar. Above here you have lights. Yeah, it's a hanger. You have aircon vents at the top here as well. Okay, I think I'm done with the back. Let's move to the last back. Okay, so it's a 2-way boot, meaning that there's a top and there's a bottom. just gonna unless I understand, I can sit on this and it feels quite sturdy. I can happily just lie down here and stargaze. So can you imagine? Like this. I already got it all figured out, guys. Look at this. We stargaze. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. I want this car. It's so nice. And I have ample amount of room. Ample amount of room. Very nice. Okay, this is again next level thing. I expected, yes, there should be a button behind to put the back seats down, right? Like the second row seats down. But this is mechanical. So for example, if I were to press this button, see what happens, okay? And you think like, oh, I have to go there and put it back up. No, you just have to there's a hook right here. There's also a hook right here. There are places to put stuff. So let's say you buy something, you don't want it to move around at the back. Yep. And this biggest extra wheel right here. Wow. Oh, you have a power volt socket right there as well. And yes, that's about it for the back. To close is a two-way closing. Let's see what happens if I actually just close the top there. The bottom one goes up first, of course. So there we go. Alright guys, we're finally on the exterior of the car. Now when I show you the front of the 5th generation Range Rover, do you see any big differences? No, right? To me, it's the same as well. I don't see any huge differences unless I put them side by side. Then you can really see small little differences, but in all to the naked eye, unless you're like a really car guy, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are, you can't see much differences. Like the lights, there are tiny differences here and there. The grille, tiny differences. But in a whole, they still remain this design language for the Range Rover. So we move to the side right here. 22-inch wheels. Huge, okay. I know some people might think that all these are very gimmicky, but I love it. For example, this, the door handles, it pops out when you unlock it. It's wow. Next thing that pops out, yeah, the side step pops out. And check this out. If I don't want to close it properly, soft close, guys. Yes, soft close. And just looking at the entire Range Rover, it has very clean lines, and I appreciate that they still kept the design there while making it very current. For example, look at all these flush windows right here and just one entire line right here. You see right here, it's actually very curvaceous and it just looks very good, and I really do think that this color looks very good until I saw that color. But looking at it longer now, I think if I had money to buy this car, I would choose this color. Ooh, so nice. Okay, moving to the back. Initially, again, I prefer the previous generation of the Range Rover, the 4th generation. I always say like, no, the previous lights are better until you put them side by side, and then you see like, okay, like actually the new one not bad, and then you, okay, like actually the new one nicer. So again, this is something that I've never seen on any other car. It doesn't show you where the taillights are, and it's hidden until lit. Beautifully done. This car is retailing at these prices. If you're interested, you know, let me know. I can hook you up. But yeah, that's the end of my review before I start sneezing again. Thank you so much. Let me know what y'all think of the car, whether y'all like it or not. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.